I think we prepared very good for the Olympic preparations now. Obviously the Hungarian team is a very strong team, if not, especially the women, strongest in the world, I think. Every Olympic has come down to between Hungary and Germany. But with Krisztina, we were able to work specifically on what she is weak in, and every workout we train and focus on her, not a full group of athletes. So for some athletes it's very good. In Kristina's case, you know, working more specific to her own needs helped her be a better K1 paddler. And I think if you're a better K1 paddler, you are going to be a very welcome in any team boat if you are the fastest K1. And that's what we focused on. We focused on really good technique. She has no problem with, you know, endurance, and we worked a little bit on more power, and we work a little bit differently than the Hungarian system. The Hungarian system obviously works very good for most people, but not for everybody sometimes. Krisztina was good enough to be on the national team and get 4 team boat medals, but until we actually moved, you know, did our own work differently, Krisztina started to be very good in the K1, and to be second in Hungary, I think it's a very big accomplishment, but she is still hungry for more, and I think next year she's gonna try to go for the K1, but then again, you can do K1 and K2, K1 and K4, so she's a competitor. We both are, you know, we love kayaking, we love to do it. It's very hard sometimes as a husband and wife, but it's challenging, and as long as we are having fun with doing it, you know, I think you can see if you have fun in something, you have a very big passion to do it, not just for money, not just for fame. You have to enjoy the process.
You mentioned the differences between the Hungarian way of preparing and the American one. What is the main difference between those two systems?
I don't think it's an American way. I think it's an individual way. Everybody find their way. The Hungarian, you have in Hungary, there's a lot of tradition, history. I personally came here to train the last 6-7 years of my career and enjoy the, you know, just being in the atmosphere, in the younger groups, the older guys group, learning a lot, and I still today learn a lot of things. And it's about learning a lot of things and then not working all the time with the same system and maybe with little changes. Sometimes you have to take everything that you learned from different coaches, from different systems, and try to apply it and try to do it for specifically the athlete that you're coaching or the group that you're coaching. When you have a group in such high level like the women are training today, that you have 2 or 3 Olympic medalists, and I'm not even talking how many times each athlete is a world champion, it's very hard to focus on every athlete, specifically on the little details, on the technique, on, you know, some athlete has more power and stronger, some athlete is more better endurance, some athlete is has better technique. So everybody needs something a little bit different. When you work alone with an athlete, you have this luxury that you give them 100% of your attention and time, and you don't have to divide it by a group of athletes. So it's good and bad. It's good because you can give the full attention. It's not good, the benefit of a group, if the group is going good, if you are slow, but you are still going forward with the group. So it's very hard to balance, but in the US we found a good system, we created a good system for us. We have I train with Krista, and, you know, when we do the long distance training, she's going on my wash, and I'm a man, so I'm a little bit faster, so it's good for her. And we have groups from Europe who are coming and training in Newport Beach in California. So we had Slovak K4 guys coming and training a few times last year and this year, and Krista is going with them and training with them. So always it's good to train with the guys, and especially silver medalists from Olympics. It's not so bad, and I can tell you she was pretty good. She was with them, not behind. And I think sometimes when you are away from everything, it gives you a different perspective, and you don't worry about what she's doing, what he's doing. You can focus on what you are doing, and you have quiet, you know. So, and you do it because you want to do it, not because the coach is angry at you, not because if you don't do it, a sponsor don't give you money or something like that. We invest a lot of our personal money. You know, last year we invest over $25,000 of our money because Krisztina is not eligible for Olympics for the US and there's no support from Hungary. And so we do it because we want to do it, not because nobody tell us, not because money.